Morning all, back with another analysis on the USD major pairs. Let's get into it. We're on the daily time frame on AUD USD, and AUD USD on the daily time frame broke this little demand zone, this little down move before the up move. This down move, this candle here at Thursday, the 1st of May. This candle here is the last down move. All right, so we came up, rally, base, rally, base, rally. Okay, so overall, this is our last down move for the up move, the cause break structure. But as we did this, we came up, we mitigated, we grabbed liquidity with this candle, pushed up, a last push down before coming up. This last push down has been broken over here. Okay, and price has come up and engulfed this doji. So we came up, wicked, grabbed whatever liquidity, mitigated whatever we needed to, and came and went below this doji, this green doji here, 9th of May. I'm expecting this to be a strong supply that holds and price to continue lower. This here, just underneath my alert line. No, sorry, this I expect to hold, right? And I've got an alert here for a reason. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame, because I'm actually anticipating maybe a grab of this high. So this alert will go off, tap into there, and then drop off. Then this alert goes off. That's why my alerts are there. I'm anticipating a move above here potentially, and then drop, or we could just drop. I have actually entered the small sell. It's like I'm dollar cost averaging in because I don't want to miss the move. So on the 4-hour time frame, I'm looking for a distribution in this area to then go lower. Okay, this I don't believe is going to be the high. I believe it'll be grabbed before we drop. It's just something we see often, but I mean, we'll see. Looking at the hour, it looks even more likely that we're going to quickly make a move up before we go down. Okay, I don't see a clear distribution here. I mean, you could say preliminary supply, buyer's climax, automatic reaction, secondary test. You know, even if you look in detail here on the 1 hour, this move that came down, this last down move, grabbed liquidity. Okay, it grabbed liquidity and price came up and closed above. This candle's come mitigated that area and can continue higher. It looks like we mitigated it and we're rejecting it, but there's still 40 minutes left of that candle. Yeah, I would look. We've got trend line liquidity here. 1, 2, 3 highs are forming the trend line. Definitely expect this high to go before we go any lower. We've got more defined. There's a little area in there, but let's put that away. This is the main supply, but in here, let's make this another color. That's the pinkish reddish zone. It's basically the wick. I do think price is going to touch this area before we drop. There is also an area we could just reject off of here. That's just more defined areas, but ultimately this is 50% of this last up move. Maybe I should start it from here, maybe even there, but I'm happy where it is. Let's go to the 15 now. On the 15-minute time frame. So basically, I'm short. Okay, just if we're not clear about that, I'm short on here. If you want to look at the order flow, let's check the order flow. Okay, we definitely had some distribution over here. Okay, we had signs of accumulation over here. So this low here breaks. We can be confident that this we've taken out sufficient. This accumulated and went up. We take out this low, that means we're starting to invalidate. This is the word I'm looking for. Invalidate the demand. Okay. We're starting validating demand to mean supplies and control. This supply zone, this over here, we came down, all right. We broke that fractal low. When we came up, we pulled up, we mitigated. Okay, these are the wicks that we're seeing on the higher time frame. Broke the low, mitigated, broke the low, mitigated, broke the low. And over here, we tricked, pretended we mitigated to drop, carried on, tricked it again, came all the way up here, and mitigated the highest unmitigated areas in here. Okay, everything above this, all of that is mitigated. You can see, okay, very efficient price action. No imbalances are left over. We've tapped into here and dropped off. Now you can say, in fact, let's use that for this. We now have an imbalance. Okay, for the 15-minute time frame, that imbalance is this, between that wick and there is nothing. If I put it over, yeah, that's an imbalance there on the 15-minute time frame. So we have a supply zone with imbalance, a supply zone that broke structure, did its job, and has imbalance and is not mitigated. Another key point: unmitigated supply. It's the only one left. It's the only one left. Okay, now doesn't mean it can't come a bit higher and tap into the supply over here, but these are good reasons to take sells. All right, so price gets into here, we could wait for a break. Like, say for argument's sake, you get up here, this alert goes off, we break structure, anything like that in this area, I'll be adding to my sells. I'm in a sell already, but it's light. I haven't gone crazy. I'm not aping. I haven't seen what I wanted. There was a potential that it could have gone down, so I thought, let me just put something in there now. So I'll get my EMAs on there. I can see that 800, we want to trap at the 800, which is a quick, same thing basically, something like that. Okay, go to the hour. Anytime we make a high, okay, and come down and break this low, it's a sell. That's the way I see it. Anytime we break this high, but obviously I'm trying to get in up here on some form of distribution. So you can see how we made this high, came down, made this high, it came, broke this low. So we get that again up here, that's a sell. So yeah, currently this is the supply zone that's in control. We don't have a proper break of structure on the daily time frame. I'm anticipating that happening when price starts to move back down from this area. So onto Euro USD. Appears to be setting pace. A Euro USD, I don't think is going to come and take out another high. Well, we are on the daily. I do think Euro USD, there is a supply zone over here in control. We've broken all these fractal lows. We're inside daily demand. I know it can go, I believe it's going to go lower into somewhere more over here. Hopefully we actually get a break of this area, and then that will lead to breaking all these areas, because I'm anticipating this to be a two wave of the higher degree. So with this being a two wave, okay, we're looking at retracements up to, they say up to 100%, but what's most common? 618 or 50% to the 79 or 78.6% fib. They're your most common fib things, and if you touch the 886, it's less likely that you're looking at a two wave. It's more likely that you're looking at a B and an ABC. So I wouldn't want to see the 0.886 hit. I would anticipate this low being taken out. Definitely. Maybe we tap into this demand to continue higher. Mind you, this can take some time. Okay, we are on the daily time frame. It could take a week or two. So we're not needing this on the chart anymore. We remove. All right, so we go to the 4-hour time frame. On the four tower, mind you, just to clarify on Euro USD, I believe the high is in. I believe this is all distribution. We've come down. All I'm looking for now is for price to make moves up into this area so we can sell it. Hold on. All right. I did not hear an alert. I had a feeling. Okay. Got another one here. One here. Okay. Euro USD. Where were we? I think it was on the 4 hour. We were on the daily. On the daily on Euro USD. Okay. So we're outside. We're on the daily 50 EMA. Okay. I mean, if I just say what I often see, I'm anticipating something like this. I don't anticipate deep continuation before a pullback up into the supply zone. Okay, yeah, I've got the count here 1, 2, 3, and 4. Looking for something small to the downside to continue higher. We could go like this. If price did just come up and I was wrong and we didn't make another low first, which can happen, into the supply zone, then literally I'm looking for distribution. I'm looking for manipulation, break a structure, take that to the downside. From here, I'm happy to sell to take out whatever low was created by that time we get there, or to at least come to, like, say for example, if price were to create a bullish order block, then come up here, then distribute, I'll take it to the bullish order block. Without that bullish order block, then I'm taking price below the low. Just to be clear, okay? If we come up here like this, I'll leave price how it is. If we come up here and distribute, I'm selling to take out the low. If we come lower first, create a bullish OB, then come up here, I'm selling to the OB. Not that I think price is going to come and take out this high, but then I'll be expecting, quite a bit of a retracement, and I'll be cautious on that over there. Okay, so onto GBP USD, quickly go to the daily, and you can see we broke that prior fourth wave low. Okay, price spent some time there, closed down there with some body, looking bearish. I wasn't a fan of this high. I'm not a fan of this high, but let me see. The high is what it is. It's proven itself. We've broken that fractal low, this one. Yeah, so pound looks like it's gonna come and fall off some supply somewhere in this area. Might grab this little black line over here. A small inefficient area over there. See this white line, there's a gap there, and there's a little bit of inefficiency up here. We might do that, interact with this trend line. Yeah, for now, for me, pound, it's kind of like euro. This could be 1, 2, 3, then we get a little move down, then we come back up, or we just go up and then we come back down. 1 hour time frame quickly. We could leave that gap alone. It's all depends on what happens here. I mean, this is starting to look like a fourth wave to me. It's starting to look very corrective. It's not giving me the vibe that we're gonna shoot above this like this. I get the vibe that we're gonna trap the 50 MA and drop. That's when I would look for this. So that's what I think is going to happen. That's what I can see. We've got trendline liquidity. We have relative equal lows. I have seen we grab liquidity, came up, broke structure, cool. What I can say, if this area goes, if that area goes, I'm aiming to take out that low. That low is the target. Okay, so pay attention on the 1 hour time frame to GBP USD. Okay, you want to see that price went up and grab liquidity here. You want to see that. Then a break here. Then you want to sell it to below the low. So just put your stop loss a pip below your TP, a pip below that low. That'll be fine. That's what I see for GBP USD. Again, this is how I see the charts. It's not financial advice. It's what I'm looking for. These are the trades I would take. If what I have been saying, I see it, be rest assured I'd be in the trade. Well, I'm not going to trade all of them. My eyes are on AUD USD and AUD CAD currently. Oh, my mistake. I'm not in an AUD USD sell. I'm in an AUD CAD sell. Okay. AUD USD I'm expecting to grab there and drop. And AUD CAD similar, but it's AUD CAD that I took my sales on, not AUD USD. So yeah, that's how I see the market today. I will update you a bit later on. Please trade safely. Do I quickly do Bitcoin? I'll do another video on Bitcoin a bit later, alright? So take care. Please leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything I need to brush up on or any charts you'd like me to analyze. And I'll see you later. Peace.